actually rain for once. Drought record was like over 40 days of no rain, so finally got a little bit of rain last night, like a quarter inch. Everything's still fairly dry, but we have a lot planned this week. Framer will start working his way all the way across, getting our deck down. Got HVAC starting on the garage wise. We have some more site work happening out here. We're going to be pouring more concrete tomorrow. So got a little bit of work area now. It's going to take these guys probably another 2 weeks to get all this beams packed out, everything nice and squared up, framing in our deck, get sill plates on, continues to the rest of the foundation, and then won't sheath everything so that way we can still weld our beams and everything. We'll actually get welded down to our embedded steel plates, but I want to leave it loose so we could get things squared up if we had to a little bit. Sleeves, stone shelves, with our 2 steel embedded plates that go in here for our cantilever fireplace design. Got a lot of little shelf heights in this one. Trench drain that goes over here. We've got stone shelf, deep stone shelf, outer stone shelf. Getting these beams backed out. We're starting on HVAC. Starting to get things roughed in. These guys are getting the last well in on this side here. We're going to have the whole well rig relocated behind the garage. Get that hole drilled. Biggest base plates of the entire project for our fireplace.
That's good. another day. These guys are working on beam pack outs and sill plates. We just had our safety meeting, coffee and donuts on site. So they will start setting some floor joists later this week. Starting to get hangers on. These guys are moving along with stripping our forms from yesterday's pour. Level plates. A couple of masonry piers. Some HVAC done. One thing that we're going to do is we're going to have our actual mechanical room pan here with our safety shutoffs. And then I'll actually frame out for a fiberglass pan below this. So that way if anything ever leaks, we'll at least fill up the pan to shut off our safety switches. And then usually sometimes it leaks down below. So that fiberglass pan will actually collect any of that water and drain down to a point down in our lower garage area. And I like to do all my condensation lines gravity as well. Yeah, so personally, it's not so much if this is gonna leak, because I always try and think that these houses are like a 100-year house. It's when eventually something's gonna leak or fail. So it's gonna help prevent any future damage with framing or drywall. Starting to bring some joist material over. So we actually ordered some pretty long lengths. There's a reason. So some of the lengths, they were odd, and all the material that they deliver is always even measurements. So you actually get it double the length, so that way, you know, you're cutting by the foot and not having 2 extra feet of waste. Let's just say 20 foot, 3 inches. So instead we get 42 footers, so that way we can just cut them in half and then have not a ton of waste. Hold it. Tackling hangers for now. Proof lines. Marking all this up. Get some stone piers. Got a little bit of patio wall. It also holds some stone for all timber frame structure. Got a little bit of a raised stem there for a stone shelf and a cap that sticks up 6 inches above our patio. We got a double shelf here. This shelf's here for linear drain setup, and then this shelf right here is part of masonry shelf as well. Plus we got a masonry shelf on the back side. Leveler plates for fireplace steel, 3-sided open. Got our stem wall for our framing here. Inner joist, or inner slab shelf, not a joist shelf. Tim's getting all the sleeves in. Everything all waterproof. Working out pretty well. Like we said earlier, in any stem areas we are going to block in between instead of having a rim board on the outside, but the actual foundation wall areas they'll have a rim board. More waterproofing does. What are you doing?
Oh, make the level, the true level of the joints.